before I came to Lake Garda, because tomorrow I have an interpreting job. Okay, so you have to have like 50 eyes, 50 pairs of eyes, and hope that everything will be alright. Today I'm working from my terrace. Buongiorno from beautiful Italy. In this video I will share with you one typical week of my life as a freelancer and expat in Italy. So for those of you who are new, my name is Sophia and I am a German translator and interpreter, and I live in Tuscany. And on this channel I will share with you all my experiences of my life here in Italy. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe and do not forget to hit the notification bell. Let's get into the video. You might have seen some of my videos already, and sometimes I only speak in Italian because of course my husband only speaks Italian and some little English, but we prefer to speak Italian when we are together. So some of my videos will be in English and others in Italian, and this will also be an opportunity for you to study Italian. If you are thinking about moving to Italy, this is quite a good preparation, I think, because of course all my videos are showing typical situations you will be in when you decide to move to Italy or to be an expat living in Italy. When I publish videos in Italian, you can just put automatic English subtitles. You will find all the information in every Italian video in the info box, so you can activate your automatic subtitles. So today I am working with my computer from my terrace, and it's a beautiful day and I really like to work from the terrace because of course I have my space here and it's sunny, so I really love to take the opportunity to work from here and also have some possibility to be outside and to get some sun. And I usually work from home, of course, especially when I'm translating my notary deeds, and I only go to the notary once I have already translated everything, and I just go to the notary for the appointment as an interpreter for my customers. So my day-to-day job is actually to translate notary deeds. If you're thinking about buying a property in Italy, let's get in touch. I might help you with your purchase, of course, and also with your viewings of various properties. I also very often go to appointments for property viewings, important property viewings with international customers, of course. And yeah, please get in touch with me if you need help for your property purchase in Italy. And if you haven't seen my video yet about property purchase, I will link it here for you. I choose several locations, of course, during the week to do my work, and I really like to change locations also quite a lot because of course I have a lot of choice. I can work from home, I can work in a coffee bar, I can go to the beach, I can work from anywhere I want to, apart from the appointment at the notary, of course. So I'm happy to share everything with you, my entire week. That's a possibility for you to get an idea of how I actually live my life here in Italy as a freelancer, because many of you ask all the time, what is it like, how can we manage to become freelancers as well. And if you haven't seen my last video about freelancing in Italy or how to become a freelancer in Italy, please go and watch it now. I will link it above so you can see what recommendations I can give you as a freelancer who already has been living for over 7 years now in Italy. Of course, many people ask me also, how do you manage to get enough jobs and how does it work with the tax payment in Italy and so on. Of course, there are lots of topics that are very interesting I am not a specialist, so I cannot give you very precise information, but I think it is still worth to have some inspiration and to understand what it is like to live as a freelancer in Italy. About my choice to become a freelancer, I first moved to Italy and started to work for a company in Verona, and after 1 year I decided to become a freelancer because unfortunately the economic situation of companies in Italy is not so well, also due to COVID, but already before. We know that Italy has some economic issues, and unfortunately, so if you're dreaming about a life in Italy, my recommendation is to start your own business. Buongiorno everyone, welcome to my office. So today is Monday and I'm just working from my office today. Usually I take it very easy on Monday, but today I have actually quite a lot of translations to finish and to send back to my customers, so I have very tight deadlines and I have to finish on time with all my work. But when I work from my office, of course I take my coffee with me to the office and I just have it here. Today you see me in a very comfy clothing because later on I will go to the gym. I usually go twice a week to the gym, and also I do intermittent fasting because I find that this is the best way for me to eat healthy and not to over exaggerate with all the delicious specialties you can have here in Italy. So in the morning I just have coffee and water, and I usually start eating, or I will have my first meal at 12 o'clock. Okay everyone, so I made it to the end of my working day. I just sent the translation of today to my customer. I'm ready to go to the gym now, but not before having my afternoon smoothie. So I'll do that now and then I'll go to the gym where I will meet my husband Andrea. So let's go. Alright guys, so let's do this. Driving in Italy is actually no joke, so I'll take you with me so you can see how it actually is. It's different from Germany to drive here, so you have to anticipate what other people will do and where they want to go, because they do not use the indicators. And sorry, I'm just searching for my glasses. Here we go, because I have glasses in my driving license, so I actually need to wear glasses when I'm driving. So here we go, let's do this, let's go. It's actually hot, it's actually really hot for March, and I'm very well covered. Oh, for those of you who don't know, I have a small teeny tiny little Fiat 600 but it's actually all I need. So I really like this car and it does the job, you guys. It really does the job, so I'm happy with that. You know, I don't need a big car, also because I usually easily find a parking lot, and so I really like this car and I hope it will last me. Do you guys actually have any suggestions? Oh, okay, there we go. Already somebody just coming unexpectedly out of a small little street. That's Italy, you know. And people crossing the street like where they're not supposed to cross it. Yes, please go ahead, my lady. Okay, so yeah, it's very tricky to drive in Italy when you're not used to driving in Italy. I actually suggest, well, already that we're talking about driving in Italy, I usually suggest there's a guy who's just crossing but with red. All right, Here we go. Now it's green. Okay. Yeah, so for those of you who are thinking about moving to Italy and who want to know more about driving or how it is to drive here, I would suggest what I did was to take the driving license in Italy, and I did that. I took my driving license in Rome actually, and that was actually a very good idea because I'm prepared for many different situations. And not that people drive like crazy in Rome, but if you're not used to driving in Italy, it's, I think, one of the best places to get your driving license. I would suggest, if you already have a driving license, of course, is to take some lessons, driving lessons, with a teacher, an Italian teacher. And yeah, so you can learn how it is actually to drive here, because if you're not prepared, if you do not usually drive in Italy, I think the best is to just take some lessons, and Italians will teach you. I don't know, it's really chaotic. I cannot even describe. Okay, so you have to have like 50 eyes, 50 pairs of eyes, and hope that everything will be alright, something like that. At this time of the day, it's 5 p.m. now. It's really busy, so you have to be very careful, you know. But I mean, where else in the world is life actually without difficulties? Do you actually, oh my gosh, like people parking in the middle of the street? No, you will not cross the road right now because there was no crossing. Yeah, okay, as I was saying, of course, Italy is not for everyone, and there are some tricky situations, of course. And as you can see, the streets have holes, and driving is funny, and you have to be very careful, and people do not actually respect all the rules. Anyway, let's get into the gym. No, there was a parking lot. Damn it, I could have taken that. Ah, there's one as well. Alright, I found one. Nice, very nice. Good morning, guys. So today is Tuesday, and today I'm going to do my nails, first of all, because I don't have time to do my nails by myself. So today I'm changing the color. It's perfect because it lasts at least for almost 1 month, so I don't have to do my nails myself, and I don't have time to do that. And I also have all the appointments at the notary and so on, so I cannot do my nails as well. I don't have time, and so I just go to my very nice friend, and she has a beauty salon, and so I go and do my nails with her. Okay guys, so here we are. I finished doing my nails. This is the new color. And I also asked Lucia to do my eyebrows because I don't have time to do these things, and she is very good in doing her job. Today there's the sun out, so I believe I will go and pick up my computer and then search for a nice place to work today. I truly love to go to the historical city center and maybe find a coffee bar, and especially a table in the sun. So let's see where we will find a nice place to work today. On Wednesday, I just stayed at home and worked from home because I really had a lot to work, and I also had a very tight deadline. I usually try to send my customers their notary deed beforehand, before their actual appointment at the notary, so that they can read the entire contract before they actually sign it. On Wednesday I also prepared my entire suitcase, which means that I of course chose an outfit for the day at the notary, for my job at the notary. For the preparation of my suitcase I usually really take my time, because you never know what actually happens to the weather or to your clothes, so I usually choose 2 outfits so that I have one spare outfit if anything happens to my clothes or to my suitcase. And of course I also choose some light and comfortable shoes. These ones were vintage shoes from Ralph Lauren and I really like them a lot. So today is Thursday, and as you saw before, I came to Lake Garda because tomorrow I have an interpreting job, of course, at the notary, and that is what usually happens during a week. I come usually once a week to Lake Garda because I still have a lot of jobs here. For those of you who are new, I lived here before and then I moved to Tuscany, so I still have most of my customers here at Lake Garda and I come back quite often. But yeah, this happens maybe 3 or 4 times a month, because of course many people, especially foreign customers, still buy lots of property here at Lake Garda, but also in Tuscany. So I quite often travel back and forth between Lake Garda and Tuscany, and you can see what I have in the backdrop, the beautiful lake and harbor. So this time I prepared everything already, and I'm lucky enough to have some time this evening for an evening walk at the lake, and I really enjoy evening walks, especially when I am by myself, because I usually meet a lot of friends here at Lake Garda when I come for jobs, but this time most of my friends are busy, so I just take the opportunity to get my evening walk and relax a little bit, because of course I have sometimes very stressful weeks, although it doesn't seem like, but I translate all my deeds in a very short time, so I don't have a lot of time usually, and that's why I prefer, when I get a chance, I prefer to relax a little bit before I go to a notary appointment, because of course I have to be concentrated. So you saw that I was on the train today, but of course I also worked on the train, and yeah, also traveling can be quite tiring sometimes. I really enjoy traveling a lot, but especially by train but sometimes it's not always possible to relax. So on the next day I just went to the notary. Of course I had to read my notary deed to my foreign customers and of course do the interpreting as I always do. Of course I cannot film a lot during these appointments because they are of course private. If you have any questions about my job as a freelancer or about buying houses in Italy, please leave me a comment down below or contact me via the contact details. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please come back for another video next week. Ciao!